Yedin koma na yedin komo efa a demonstration and we calling the government to reopen the land borders now. And the Ghana Health Services indicated say majority of Ghanaians must be vaccinated before we can reopen the land border. Sir, information is what here or response and no reaction is saying.
Yeah, that's the way. My kind was 16 sister stations, city FM for more websites now. My kind response from government and president and advisor on health. Na bravo be no pay. Inti senkaya anye demonstration ya sabi kama pay. Na a man in Kenya me say ya two board them 1.5 years. I was your pet vaccine in the man for. Don't move on with your life. Other citizens of this country enjoying and well, say your my political answers. Yeah, kanina, ye nimshi so tafache say nisama I was say corner and nay na wo be catch after 1.5 years I me Gabena sa vaccines na ebeba. Advisors no and ansana realization number said this is the only year omo be catch for. I mean it's pitiful. It's pitiful. And it's totally unacceptable. Well, obi you see society creates criminals. So if you move in you can see a politics, dirty politics. Me sum Ghana my pa. Na the who say NDC party na me join on. Wamo ye committee bia almost in compass omo a buying committee for na omo ye advisors. Ghana ye ti hasi who say ya huru womo. Emo mo chekwata baby. Ye jam mo samunye adwuma. Shenya wo ka kire ya fe. Shenya wo ka kire ye. E koma din krofo saa, krofo ayare, krofo relationships are say social ties are broken. Businesses say collapse no. Ape now say, you why 60% and san na be able that. Nti that dey nyina ne eto wa ye dey. That dey nyina ne eto wa ye dey. Me pese me ano adianchen kwa na me buefu. Adianchen set me bubefu. And no consequence it be before radio so it's not my nature. But this is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable.
So finding it totally unacceptable, my next line of action about saying.
Well, when you put me as an individual who's been voted for by the people of Ketu South now, I'll continue talking about it. Now, I'll not be responsible for any other action anybody decides to take. That will be their prerogative as citizens of this country. Everybody and anybody who is interested in their own personal well-being and the collective well-being, you know. Usha Constitution, you are welcome to do it. Well, I will not encourage lawlessness. But in the same space, you know, I'll not allow anybody to take us for granted. So nobody should take anybody for granted. Nobody should take anyone for granted. I didn't see. I didn't know what's a corner, sir. I didn't know what's a corner, sir. When you said there's a situation in the world, you find a pandemic. And say we are singing we taking measures to be I was always showing the pros and cons in what take some measures. And no patient as the mean trust was asking about my Pacentia.
Quickly, answer now over Jaya Hornwakonon. A month for no ascertain at the same in terms of more business or more apply between yen and a comfita 1.5 years. If you can't go to man waiting across your father, you can't go to my waiting to coin there's no restriction. Oh, you can't go to man, you can pay and get on with your life. Now, if you can go to man, what are you going to do? What's the problem? What's what dear so? Oh,
A confident Dinkrofo. 1.5 years. Well, look at the borders. We call lorry stations, we call lorry stations in Nani. We are a few in Kronko so back had here. A why ma. Now local ones maybe 0. I didn't hear. A come Dinkrofo. Oh, now I didn't say. We are a duo of Honma, a leadership, a duo of a force majeure. A ponegire a pone me kese bench we chino kwaya na epetesa as the tidal waves bring about devastation, which is force majeure. That's nature. We can't do anything about that. But if you take a decision to close the border because of a disease, you take measures to alleviate the suffering of the people. That one is leadership. I'm so disappointed by this response that unless so why haven't they done that? Who stopped anybody from vaccinating the people along the border communities so you can open the borders? Who has stopped anybody from doing that? And it takes you a year and a half to come and now announce to us that until 60% of people are vaccinated, you can't open the borders. And yet the illegal ones are going in and out of this country. People who can pay to cross the borders are doing it on a daily basis. I invite you to go to the VIP stations, go to the FCC stations. Where are those people going and coming from?
Quickly, there's a texter who has sent me a message, and he says, Sammy, tell your big sister that she should be angry the more and intensify the demonstration even in Accra. Would you heed that advice to demonstrate in Accra?
Well, I thank whoever sent the message, but I like to stick with our conversation right now and not mix with. I'm a very guarded person by nature. I like to think through things before I take those actions. But I appreciate the text's comments.
We are grateful that you made time to speak to us this morning.
I'm grateful too for calling.